Ma'am, page number 51.
All right, so wait, let me check. Yes.
Okay, ma'am.
Am I audible? Did you learn the tables?
Uh, I didn't learn that much.
Till where did you learn?
I I remember 3 tables. Have to learn
Okay,
4. 4 is also clear a little bit. I know a little bit.
okay,
And 6 a little bit. Not that.
okay, okay. So, two, from 2 to 5, and like a little bit from 2 to 5, right?
Yeah. But 3 and 4
Okay.
is like clear. Not. I mean, I remember that. Not. I mean,
Okay,
some
okay.
of them is not
So then from
remember.
okay,
But
okay.
the 4 table
Okay,
is
so we'll what?
remember.
Uh, First table is
4 table. I remember 4 table, but some of them it's not clear.
okay, okay. So we'll practice the questions. There are some questions in the table of 4. So like while practicing, okay,
Okay, ma'am.
okay, all right. Let's start. So we completed this question number 1 yesterday. We were doing question number, did this, but you said that you didn't understand why we were doing this whole thing, right?
Yes.
So let's start with that only. Okay. So I will explain. Let me share another screen. Give like the screen is also getting stuck from my side. So just give me 1 minute. I'll rejoin. Okay. I'll leave the meeting so you can switch your video. Can you see me, Humaira?
No, ma'am.
No?
Yes, I can't see.
Okay, okay. Let me be the host. Give it 1 second. All right. Now can you see me?
Yes, now.
Okay. All right. So let's start now. It's better. My system was hanging. All right. So I'm gonna share the screen and then I explain.
Okay, ma'am.
All right. Can you see the screen?
Yes, ma'am.
Hmm. This screen. The tables one. Can you see it?
Yes.
Okay. So our question was 315 multiplied by 3. Okay. So, but they were doing it like in a really long way, right? So let's first solve it in the normal column method way. Okay. So first of all, I'll write 315 and times 3. Okay. So how much is 3 fives are?
3 fives are 15.
All right. So I'll write 5 and 1 will go to the carry. And how much is 3 ones are? So basically you multiply first with this, then with this, and then with this. So how much is 3 ones are?
3 ones are 3, but it should be 4.
Correct. And then 3 threes are?
9.
Yes, correct. So our answer is 945. But in that question, question number 2. Now let's solve it according to the question number 2. So 315 times 3. Now in that question, what they're trying to do is basically they're trying to make you understand how each step goes. Okay. So first of all, like I said, first I'll multiply 3 with 5, then I'll multiply 3 with 1, and then I'll multiply 3 with 3. So the same thing we'll do, but in each line we'll just write one answer. Okay. So how we had 3 fives are 15. So in the first line, I will not write 5 here and take the 1 here. Instead, I'll write the whole 15 here. Okay? Am I audible?
Can you repeat it again?
Okay. Till where was I audible? From where should I repeat?
From after you were explaining the first example.
Okay. Let me explain. Okay, let me repeat the whole thing again. So, in the previous, like in this question, we were first so when I multiply 3 fives are, and I'll write the answer 15. So I will not write 15 like 5 here and 1 in the balance. Instead of that, I'll just write the whole 15 here. Okay. And then the next one is 3 ones are 3. So that will be written in the next line. So similarly, I'll write each of the step, like each of the multiplication in the next line, and then I'll add all of them to get the final answer.
Okay, ma'am. But ma'am, we only do in 2-digit number. Like if we write 2-digit number in,
Mm-hmm.
can you give me 1 second?
Okay, sure.
So in down of 315, if there is two digit numbers, then we should do like that, not in one digit.
No, no. Okay, let's see what we will do if the answer comes in one digit. Okay. So three ones are will be three only. Okay. And because we are not carrying the one, so I will not write four. I have written the whole 15 here, so there is no carry. So I'll write three ones are three, but I will not write it here. I'll leave one space because this is the second number. So I'll write 0 here and I'll write 3 here. So 3 ones are 3. This is what we will do if there's a one digit answer. Okay. Okay.
Ma'am.
Now in the third place, what we will do is 3 threes are 9. Okay. But because this answer is in the third place, I'll leave 2 0. I'll make 2 zeros. So 1, 2, and then 3 threes are 9. Now the final step will be to add all these three. So 5 plus 0 will give me 5. 3 plus 1 will be 4 and this will be 9. So I'll get the same answer with both the methods. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Stop.
Ma'am, you got stuck.
Am I audible, Humaira?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, sorry about that. I'm facing some network issues. Okay, I'm gonna share this screen. Let me just give 1 second.
Okay, ma'am.
Tell me once you can see the screen, okay?
Yes, I can see this.
Okay, so I'm going to explain the whole thing again because I think we missed a lot in between. Okay, so we have this question 315 multiplied by 3. But we have, do you know what does elaborate mean? Basically,
No.
we have to explain the answer. Okay, so what we are doing in one step, we have to do in 3 steps. Okay, is it clear? So just we have to make this answer a little longer by writing all the steps that are going on. Okay, so let's start with 3. Let's start with multiplying 3 and 5. So 3 times 5 will give us 15, right? So I will not write just 5 here and take the one carry because I want to explain the whole thing. I will write 15 here, the whole 15. Okay. And if you, let's say the answer was a 1-digit number like you asked, then also we would have just written that 1-digit number here. Okay.
Ma'am.
Now I'll take the example also where the like the first digit is 1-digit number only. Now see, one thing that we will do is when we are multiplying the second number, 3 times 1. So our second number is 3 multiplied by 1, which will be 3. So I will not write 3 here. Okay, because this space is taken. If I'll like, because see, the last step is to add, right? So if I'll add, I'll get a different answer. So I'll not write 3 here. Okay, because we have already multiplied with the first number. I'll write a 0 in place of the first number, and 3 ones are 3. So I'll write 3 here. Okay.
Ma'am.
Okay. Till here, is it clear? Did I get stuck? It's fine, right?
Till here it's clear.
Okay. We'll also solve a few questions, so don't worry if you don't understand it in the first time. Okay. Now the third number. So 3 threes are how much? 3 times 3?
9.
9. Okay. So because this is the third number, how many zeros should I write first?
2 zeros.
Yes. So I'll write the first 0 in the first number's place, the second 0 in the second digit's place. Now 3 threes are 9. So the answer will be written here. Okay. Now the last step to get a final answer is to add all these numbers. Okay. So now 5 plus 0 will be 5. 3 plus 1 will be 4. And 9 will be this one. Okay. So our answer is 945, which was the same if we multiplied it like this also. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
So the only difference between these two ways is that here we are directly multiplying, but in this one we are writing each of the number. So like how 3 5s are 15, so we'll write the first multiplication here. Then multiplying the second number, 3 1s are 3, we are writing it here. Then 3 3s are 9, we are writing it here. So we are explaining it properly. Okay?
Ma'am.
Do you want to write this down?
Okay, ma'am.
If you done or you are writing it?
I'm writing.
Okay, okay.
Yes, continue, ma'am.
All right. Now let's solve the second question for this one only. Okay, let's solve this together. Okay, the same way we have to solve this, each step we'll have to write. Okay, so first we'll start by multiplying each digit with 4. So first we have 5. So how much will be 4 times 5?
20.
20. So should I write 0 or should I write the whole 20?
The whole 20.
Yes, very good. So I'll write 20 here. Now the next one, 4 times 3. How much is 4 times 3?
12.
Correct. And so what should I write and where should I write? 12.
In the
Mhm.
second box.
Yes, so that means I'll write a 0 in the first place. Now I'll write 12 like this. 1 and 2. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Is this the correct way or should I make some corrections? Have I written it correctly?
I think.
Yes, that's how you will write it. Okay. 12 is our answer and we had to skip one box because this is the second number we are multiplying with, right? So we've skipped one place. We wrote 0 instead of that. Also, we are writing 0. Why are we writing 0? I'll explain that also. Because in the last step, we add, right? So if I write 0, that means if I add 5 plus 0, my answer will not change. It will remain 5 only. That's why we are writing 0. Okay? That so 0 also means we are skipping this place, and why 0? Because when we add it, the answer will not change. Okay? So that means we are skipping one place and we are writing 0. And the next thing we wrote is 12. Now, what should I do next?
And 4 to the
Hmm.
8 to. So we should write 800.
Mhm. Yes, very good. I wrote it down. Yeah, 800. Okay,
And the answer will be 940.
very good. So is it clear?
Yes.
So we add this and the answer will be 940. Write this down. You can directly write this in your book if you want. This is the question number 2, the last part. Question number 2, 4, page 51. Done? Already done? Okay, okay. Shall I give you one question?
Yes.
Okay. 632 times 3, and you have to write it in the same way. Okay? Solve this in the same
Okay,
way.
ma'am. The full answer will be 276.
The final answer.
Yes.
What did you multiply? 632 times 3.
Yes.
So your answer should be bigger than 632. You're getting 236. How much are you
No,
getting?
276. 276.
Okay, so your answer should be bigger than 632 because you're multiplying, right? That basically means you're adding 632 three times. Can you show me the calculations? Did you make the zero? Did you put the zeros?
Yes.
Can you show me your calculation? Like show your notebook towards the camera.
Ma'am.
So your multiplication is correct, but you haven't placed the zeros correctly. In the last, you can keep it down. I've seen it. In the last one, uh, three six are 18 is correct. But have you placed, how many zeros have you written there?
Only
One. And
one.
how many? And how many you should have written?
2.
Yes. So make the correction and tell me the answer.
Okay, ma'am. The answer will be 1896.
Correct. Correct. Now it's correct. Okay. I'm going to give you one more question. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
487 times 5.
Okay, ma'am. Is the answer 635?
No. Like I think in the last digit, for the last number, how many zeros have you written?
2.
2. So what is the answer? 200 or 2000?
200.
So 2 zeros, because we're skipping 2 places, and 5 fours are 20. So it should be 2000, right? Do you want to give it another try, or should I explain it on the board?
But 5
Hmm.
8 was 40. So I written 2 zeros in the second box.
Yes.
In the third box, I
Okay.
also written
Hmm.
200
Okay,
because
okay, I'll
they also.
explain. Okay, look at the screen. So the question was 487, right? 487
Yes.
multiplied by 5. So your multiplication is correct. You have not written it the right way. So how much have you written? 5 times 7?
5 times 7 was 35.
Yes, correct. So 35 is here. Now the next number. So I'll put for the next number. I'll start by putting 10. Okay, one place is being. I've skipped one place. Now 5 8s are how much?
Uh, 40.
40. So this 0 is already there because I've skipped one place. Now I'll write 40. Okay. Till here, I think you've written the same.
Yes.
Now for the third place, I'll have to skip 2 places. So I'll start by writing 2 zeros. Right? Now 5 fours are 20. So I will write 20. Okay. That's how I got 2000. Okay. Clear?
Yes.
Now after adding, I'll get 5.
2435.
Yes, very good. Make the corrections, write this down.
I
We'll
already
have to
written it.
practice some. Sorry, can you repeat?
I already written it.
Okay. I've shared a different screen. Okay. Um, so now they have in the next question, they are saying fill in the blanks, and they have written zeros. So now you know the table of 40?
The table of 40.
Hmm.
I
It's very
only
easy. You
learned.
don't have to learn it though. Don't worry, don't worry. Uh, so the trick is, I'm just explaining. You don't have to learn or anything. Um, our question is 40 times 20, right? And now you're not supposed to learn these many tables. It's good if you remember, but 40 times 40 is table and 20 is.
I was telling nothing. But
Sorry, can you repeat?
I was telling. I only remember the table still 6. So 40 20. 40 times 20 is equal to 80, right?
You are a little close. Very good. So you got the concept. So basically, what we'll do is, give me 1 second. Hmm. So what we will do is we'll remove the zeros. Okay. So you don't there's no need to learn the table of 40. What we're going to do is we'll remove the zeros. So after removing the zeros, we are left with 4 times 2, right? So 4 twos are 8. So I think till here you already understood on your own. Now how many zeros are there? 1 0 and 2 zeros. So I'll put these 2 zeros back. So it will not be 80, it will be 800. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Is it clear? If it was 40 times 2, then it would have been 80. Okay. But since there are two zeros, you will also write two zeros. Write this down. Have you written this in your book? Okay, it's better if you write it like this. First write 8, uh, write it like this in your note.
Okay, ma'am.
Now the second question was third. Okay, are you writing? Should I wait?
Uh, I mean, there in the book it's written 40 is equal to 20 is equals to 800. I written 800.
In the book you've written 800. Yeah, 800 is the correct answer. You by mistake you said 80.
Okay, ma'am.
No, I didn't understand. Where in your book you have written? What were you saying? Can you repeat? I didn't understand.
You were saying write that
Hmm.
sentence, but I told it was 40 times 20. But
Hmm.
in the screen you written 4 twos.
Okay, 4 twos are 800.
Yes, you
Okay,
written
okay. So write it down like in the next step. So 4 times 2 is 8. Now, how do I write it after that? Okay, so 40 times 20 will be 800. Okay, we are taking the two zeros back.
Yes, continue, ma'am.
Okay, the next question is 13 times 30. So now again, because we don't know the table of 30, what we are going to do is we'll remove the 0. Okay. So the question becomes 30 times 3. So we will solve it like this. 3 threes are how much?
3 threes are 9.
9. And 3 ones are
3 ones are 3.
3. So our answer is 39. And this is for 13 times 3 is 39. Now how much now this 13 times 3 is 39, whereas 30, if we have 30, so I'll bring the 0 back and my answer will be 390. Okay, I'll put the 10 that I took away. Write this down and I'll give you a question. Is it easy? Did you understand?
Yes,
All right, I'll give you one.
ma'am, you got stuck. Ma'am, you got stuck.
After writing this down, you can solve this question 25 times 40. Okay.
Okay, ma'am. The answer for the third one will be 1000. 25 times of 40 will be 1000, right?
Can you see this? Can you see the screen?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now let's try question number 4. Okay. We have
Okay, ma'am.
to write down the missing boxes. Okay. Yep. Yes, Mara, what were you saying?
Uh, I was saying 25
Hmm.
times 40 is correct. Is equal to
Yes, that was
1000.
correct. Yeah, that was correct.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. So now the next question, we have to find out what will be there in these boxes. Okay. We have to find the missing digits. Okay. Question number 4, part A. So I have to multiply something in 4 that I get 6 here. Okay.
Ma'am.
Am I audible? Yeah. And there are 2-digit numbers. So what should I multiply? What should I multiply in this so that I get 6? How will you be able to? Okay. Hmm. So is there any number that comes in the table of 4 and there is 6 in one's place? Do you remember what is read the table of 4?
I know. 4
Mm-hmm.
4 nines are 36.
Okay, 4 nines are 36 and 4 fours are also 16. So we have 2 options, right?
Yes.
So 4 times 4 is 16 and 4 times 9 is 36. So we can put any one of them. Okay. Why? Because they haven't given us the final answer here. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Because
So we can
like if
write
they would
any
have
of.
given us, yes, and we can either write 4 fours are 16, so we can write 1 here, or I can write it like 4 nines are 36. Okay. If they would have given me some answer here, then I would have to subtract these and then tell, but they haven't given any final answer, so it doesn't matter. Okay. We can add and get a different number. It won't change. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. So which one should I write? Nines are or threes are?
Nines.
Okay, so let's write nines only. So 4 nines are 36. Again, 4, what should be the answer here that I get 40 here?
4
4 multiplied by
10.
what? Yes. So instead of 10, so I'll write 1 because 4 ones are 4. And this is the number we skip because we're talking about this is the number we skip, right? That's why we are writing 0. So 4 ones are 4. Okay. Is
Okay, ma'am.
that clear? Okay.
Yeah.
Now the last, okay. Now
4
the last
twos
4
are
times, yes. 4 twos are 8. Okay. Now I will add the whole thing to get the final answer.
the answer
So
will be
9,
the answer will be
mhm,
876, right?
let me check. So I'll have to add this much. So 6, 876
Yes.
is, yeah, correct. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Done?
Yes.
Okay. The next one I'll give you for homework. Now there are a few word problems. Cost of one book is 125. Find the cost of 8 books. Okay. So let me make you understand. So basically they've given that one book is for 125 rupees. How much will the 8 books cost? So let's say I tell you, Humaira, I'm giving you one pen, and the cost of that pen is 5 rupees. Okay. So let me find some empty space. Yeah. So our one pen is costing us 5 rupees. If I say, Humera, let's buy 2 pens, so how much will we have to pay?
10. 10 rupees.
Yes, 10. Yeah, that means we did 5 plus 5, or you can say I did 5 times 2, right? Now let's say I'm saying, Humaira, I want to buy 10 pens. Now we won't be adding like 5 plus 5 plus 5. So what we'll do is we'll just take the cost, which is 5 rupees, and the number of pens, which is 10. So 5 multiplied by 10 is 50. So if one pen is for 5 rupees, so 10 pens will be for 50 rupees. Okay? Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay.
So
So
in
now if Mhm.
so
Yes.
in this question, we should multiply 125 rupees and 8.
Yeah. Yes, very good. Okay, so you will write cost of one book is equal to 125 rupees, and cost of 8 books. Wait, let me share another screen and you can write it down with me.
Okay, ma'am.
What is the question number? This is page 51, question number
5.
5. Okay. So cost of one book. Cost of one book is how much? Rupees 125, and cost of 8 books is equal to rupees 125 multiplied by 8. Okay. Because you don't remember the table of 8, I'll solve this and you can copy it down. But in the next class, I want you to learn the tables. Okay. Otherwise, you won't be able to solve these questions.
Ma'am.
Okay, I can help you. Let me tell you how to solve this one. Like if you don't know the table of 8. Yesterday, do you remember I told you that uh 5 plus 2 will give you the answer 7, and 2 plus 5 will also give you the same answer, right? This is what I told you yesterday. And I also told you that, Humaira, you can do the same for multiplication. So like 2 multiplied by 3 is 6, and 3 multiplied by 2 is also 6. So how do you solve this one? You don't know 8 multiplied by 5, but you do know 5 eights are. How much is 5 eights are?
40.
40. So I'll write 0 here because 5 times 8 and 8 times 5 will have the same answer. So 0 here, balance 4 here. How much is 2 eights are? We are doing it the opposite. 2
2.
multiplied by 8. How much is that? Hmm?
16.
2 eights are
16.
16. So I will write 16 and 4 is in the balance here. Okay, so 16 plus 4 will be how much?
16 plus 4.
Hmm. You can add it in on your fingers.
It's
Mm-hmm. Should I
20.
help? Yes, correct. Yes, correct. So instead of, so I'll just write 0 here and take the balance 2 here. Now 8 ones are will be how much?
8 ones are 8. But it should
Yes,
be
8 ones
10,
are,
right?
yes, but it should be 10. So answer is 1000. Okay, so that's how you can solve it if you don't know the table. So the answer will be cost of one book. Sorry, cost of 8 books is 1000 rupees. Okay,
Okay, ma'am.
write this down.